So, once again, late to doing videos. Look at this nice path. So I've been working down in the orchard. Look how clear it is. All the brambles have gone, all the buddleias have gone, the brambles have gone, the brambles have gone. Still haven't sorted out the back fruit trees. Got a new chainsaw blade, so hopefully I can tackle that soon, but it's quite late into the season. If I do it, it's not the best outcome, but I might just have to do it anyway. Got the willow down. Things starting to come together. This amazing little path comes down, and then what I've been working on is this border. So I'm going to sit on this bench I've brought down. These are all of my slightly more exotic plants. They're all looking incredibly sad. They've been in pots and then they're planted out in 2024. They all started doing really well on the south wall border at our old house. Not the avocado, it was pre-avocado, not the fig. Fig are cuttings from one I left behind. And then I dug them all up in spring 25 because I thought we were moving house then, and they did another year in a pot. I mean, this tangerine down here, clementine sorry, has been dug up and planted 3 times. Its roots are just gone. But now, and then they overwintered at a friend's house, and now they're here. So they all look incredibly sad, but I think give this a month or two and get their roots down and we should start getting some regrowth. So starting from the end, we've got, ignoring all the plants just at the moment, we've got a hardy lemon and a clementine. This is the blue sausage plant I got given by my friend's mum. It's a yellow fig in the background, same as that one over there. I can't actually remember the name off the top of my head. At the very back, I don't know if you can see it, is a pomegranate. Quite excited for that one. I'm going to have a lot of different pomegranates around because I think there's a chance they could work. This is one of my yuzus. This is one of my oldest ones. This came basically down to where the branches start splitting. That's how high it was when I bought it 4 or 5 years ago for 20 quid. This is my mimosa. I have no idea how this is still alive. It had the original trunk maybe 6 years ago and it died and it sprouted back, and it's just been in a pot unloved for 6 years by the back door of my old house. I put roses in and strawberries. I've got ground covers gone in, blackcurrant here. I'll split the oregano up. I've left the buddleias to come back as chop and drop because they should be vigorous, just like I'm leaving the willow. This is a walnut. Very ambitious, but if that works, it'll come through. This avocado has got through 2 winters. It's just a normal avocado from a random stone from what we ate. I've been planting them for years, but this one, I know it looks terrible right now, but that's just what happens over winter when they live in a pot in a very unhappy situation. But look, it's regrowing. So I'm just going to let it establish for a week or two. The leaves at least are helping respiration a little bit, and then I'll take the leaves off and let it go again. This is my pride and joy yuzu. When I got this, I was playing with soil mixes at the time and I made it too rich and it lost all of its leaves. It was probably half the size, and it went through 6 months with no leaves and then it came back, and ever since it's done all right. It's stagnated a bit, but it's basically a deciduous tree now. It just loses its leaves in winter and it'll start growing them back about now. So I have hopes for that. Got various annuals of just bunging here because they need to go somewhere. This is a guava from what I remember. Back there again, yeah, that's the other fig. And then a paw, which wants a bit of shade, so I'm hoping this fills out quickly. And I might put like a couple of sunflowers around it or something just to give it a bit of protection. There's a pumpkin down there, which a lot of these smaller ones I've grown from seed. I've got a few more to put in, like a Sudacha. These are all Japanese types of citrus. I've left some spaces so we can get in a nectarine and anything else slightly Mediterranean Kelly fancies. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I've kept the ugly tree because actually the birds are using it and I don't want to take that away from them. And there's a crazy fruit tree, probably an apple, growing out of the wall there. So I've pruned that back a little bit and left it. It was so dry here, but I had the sprinklers on it for a good while. So hopefully it's now a bit saturated. But I'm really happy with that. I think it looks really smart. I don't really like the wood on top. It makes it look a bit posh for me. But it's all mulch. That's all our wood chippings from everything I've been putting through our shredder and recycling it all in. So yeah, not bad. And then today I'm going to keep clearing this, get all the brambles out and start putting more down this edge here. The septic tank's over there. This corner's probably still fine, but I'm probably not going to risk it, and I'm definitely going to risk it here. So I'm going to put some shrubs down this wall and clear the brambles back, but leave it wild on top and just start tidying up a bit. Really looking good.